Hey guys, sorry. Buddy's being a bit today, and just wanted to rewrite history. And that's not gonna happen. I know it's become whenever I could, but it is a miserable bitch. So let's go check out today's video. Oh my god, that's Ice Michael. I'm just like, let's get this bitch. Seriously. This bitch, I'm not allowed to have you on my channel being respectful about me. I know that. So, yeah, sorry, she took a low ball at SF. Let me tell you something, Miss Bruham, but at least he's licensed. At least he knows what he's doing. At least he has some insight, unlike you, right? Unlike you, he knows what he's doing. Unlike you, he doesn't have to make up words like lies. Let's go. How sad do you have to be? Like I do. You can call Sebastian whatever the hell you want. No, man.
Timing of the
No.
guys on this particular channel, Justin RN. It's nice to see you. JH.
What, what is she doing with that life? What is she doing with that motherfucking life? Sorry. Don't know. What is she doing with it? You goddamn evil son of a bitch. Like, seriously. Like, you know how this, you motherfucker. Did she show me it? Wait, not is still this. Oh my god. Did you have a right to do this to this family? After everything? Okay. I'm gonna be a bitch. So like not under shit. Why did she delete it? She made a fucking video on somewhere else and I cannot find the goddamn thing. And it's live. Oh, she didn't delete it. Sorry.
Let you scoop them up. Or again,
Okay,
she was
let's do this. Let's just get up. Right,
In a quarter mile, sharp right onto Ben Hill Road.
So we're coming up behind the bend. Our sign is down.
let me see think you can go and stop this phone. You have to drive your fucking city and yourself. Getting yourself up. Because you get to the rose family is wrong. You have to stop them. You are taking pictures of a crime scene. Not a kidnapping. I'm not missing child. How fucking dare you? You don't have any goddamn respect for no one. It's Albert Bay. Like, you think a lot of things. Doesn't mean it's fucking true. Doesn't mean you have hurt people. It's not fun. Just funny. Just fucking funny. You have hurt, you motherfucker. Okay? Enough is enough. Maybe you should go get help for you stalking. It's not right. It's not fair. There was outreach. But you know what? Let me tell you something. When I first seen this ratchet ass Bill, I think, boy, she must be hard up for money. You know, she doesn't get Indian right. He's still showing the appearance. But, boo-boo, let's think of it this. He's been arrested, released, been arrested, and released. I got stuff that you throw into does not matter because it's coming from a bias psychopath like you. And like, not just rewrite history. I got some cuts for you, bitch. You didn't talk to his co-workers. And stop saying that Christian Cuddy could just one because she done. Look at this ratchet. She's talking to her right now. I mean, you're not gonna get pieces of what? There's nothing to be seen. It's not a movie for you to be documented. Do you have the permission of General Rose? Kenneth Rose, that's the property. You think he had the motherfucking audacity to sack harass. Look at this shit. Look at you. How did I get? Okay, shut this up. Mine, she is pathetic. What is that video? If you just sit there out like a monkey's ass, fuck you, baby, bitch. Me, I'm not like get you the profits, right? Not right now, not right now. I just cause chaos. Interesting. Wait. Look at this. I put that on. But it is cyber-stalking. What's wrong with this?
Is when you get to talk crap about.
Is that it? Oh man, I'm sorry. Let's go into it. Okay, so I'm sorry. Oh my god. Well,
Some Alexans down.
still harassing, still doxing, still thinking it's her case. It's not your case. You're not a PI, you're not an investigator, you're not cops, you're not ECI, social case marker. You're not anything except a dumb fucking ass intro.
house now.
Flashback.
Sharp right onto Ben Hill Road. In 600 feet, you will arrive at your destination.
Don's driveway. Point turn. Look at this. It looks. I can't see nothing.
Look at this motherfucker. Didn't she has the right to pull out to someone's goddamn house to do this shit?
You have arrived.
Social media does not have the right to do this. Does not have the right to do this. Do the idiots I know. That believes her fucking lies. Nobody's here. That's okay. Let me go. Makes me feel better.
Can't even see their house with all this greenery.
I think Candace has a hand in
Person.
whatever happened in this home. And only needs one alibi, the truth. But with that, him explaining himself like I got 7 alibis. Who needs 7 alibis? That shows right there that could possibly be deception. Did he come home and
Listen, real fucking shit, you know it. He did it doing this for the money, and the kids, and the views. Piece of false shit.
take care of business once she was dead and he needed to move her body? Or again, she was out. I mean, look at that. There's no gate around that property whatsoever to keep kids in. Summer was 5 years old. 5-year-olds make mistakes. They do things their parents don't want them to do, especially in a comfort zone like their home. There is a theory that maybe something happened to her beforehand, but with all the events and evidence that we have collected, primarily
Pause it. Pause your fucking mouth for a goddamn second. You don't raise child. Yes, they do make mistakes. You got that. But you don't know what they never do. For you to sit there and have the audacity to speak on this show, you wanted to have her confront that she was dead. Who the fuck are you? It's not good. It's not good. Listen to your shit.
that somebody was out with her alive that day. And after the witness came forward about the violence that goes on in this home, it's just hard. It's hard.
Here's that because it's not any other Cut's case. All that information is bullshit because they haven't done anything. I think John Ross may have a case.
Hard to believe that she left this. I don't think anything happened to her at the water hole. I think she died right here on this mountain.
All right, so we've been communicating with Don Wells via text since we've been up here.
Gate around that property whatsoever to keep kids in. Summer was 5 years old. 5 years.
You're saying you could, don't know who, never have. You've been up their asses for years. Give it a rest.
Olds make mistakes. They do things their parents don't want them to do, especially in a comfort zone like their home. There is a theory that maybe something happened to her beforehand, but with all the events and evidence that we have collected,
By here, by Facebook posts, talking to people on the street, y'all getting out of class, letting people like coming from? What the fuck? Are you serious? You don't have rights. You don't have that right. I'm sorry. You just did it for YouTube.
primarily that somebody was out with her alive that day. And after the witness came forward about the violence that goes on in this home, it's just hard. It's hard to believe that she left this. I don't think anything happened to her at the water hole.
Not anything. Oh, hey, you go off of rumors? You go off of Facebook posts? That's so dangerous. You don't ever do any fucking research.
I think she died right here on this mountain.
No, sorry.
I responded, "Hey Don, please answer. Have something to tell you important." Okay. So we're trying to call Don. We're trying to meet him. We're trying to get him to come out with us to search for Summer Wells while we're in Tennessee. While we're the only group right now actively looking for Summer Wells.
No, the only group that wants fucking attention. Money grabs. Money grabs.
He's just making excuses. He's making excuses. We're in town. We are the only group
I'll get
that's
him.
actively searching for Summer.
I'll get
and
him.
he doesn't
He doesn't have any responsibility to talk to you. You're fucking disgusting.
not want to meet us. He knows we're here. He's finding excuses not to meet us. So
5-year-old child's missing and he likes to play games.
Oh, no, you did.
Recording. You may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Nasty.
Don, it's Molly Golightly. I know that you guys know that we're in town and we just want to find your daughter. All we want to do is find Summer and we were hoping to get your help. Hi, Don, it's Molly Golightly again. We're here in town. We want to help you find Summer. We're the only active search.
So basically, you have harassing this poor man. Y'all ain't cops it's not a real legit media company. So just stop it. You don't need to. Oh, this is the clip. This is the clip that I'm trying to say. Let me put this up. It's disgusting, it's flawed, but I was thinking, can Davos get her for a job in the forest? Something to think about. Can Davos get Baby Blue for a job in the forest? Let's take a look. I think so.
With this kind of criminal activity. Great crown over your head. For the rest of your life, you will be a murderer to the state. Give them up. Give him up. Give them up. Give them up. Do the right thing. Don't be foolish like your brother. That evil monster. He's an evil monster. You have evil blood in your veins. Who raised you? Oh, I know. Roberta. Yeah. I want to know one question. I swear to God, I'll never bother you again. I swear to God, I'll leave. I'll go back to Hershey. You'll never see me again.
I know. Sorry, guys. The guy we put here.
Go away from your own children with this kind of criminal activity. Great crown over your head. For the rest of your life, it's go easy on you and your rest of your life. You're a murderer to the state.
But she does have a big bad history of doing something like that. Oh, that's funny. Damn it. I do have that cut, but I don't know. Whatever. She's bad. They're harassing him at this point. I think Dallas might have a fucking case. Oh, and I just. They do not have the right to just ruin somebody's life like we have. Sorry. That's
Give them up. Give him up. Give them up. Give them.
Okay, I'm not again.
I'm just saying that this isn't the place to do. But if he told you to come out here, then he told us he wanted to meet us. He didn't specifically say here. We're sick of. Are you a supervisor? No.
Not a fucking joke.
Said that over the next few days, police will unveil new measures to minimize the disruption to the surrounding neighbors. Bullhorn Betty, however, tells me she...
You're calling us for weeds, telling us you want to talk. You play people, I'm telling you. That's it. They're hiding like cowards.
See, this is
I'd be
dumb.
scared. The stuff that we found out about them, I'd be scared. I'm just saying, you guys can believe what you want to, but we've done a lot of interviews. We've been doing cases like this for a really long time, and we know people just like them. And I would be really worried. And I wouldn't let your kids, if you got young kids around these people. I really just wouldn't. And you know what? We're passionate people, and I'm telling you, we're not out here for clicks and stuff like that. We're truly out here trying to find summer.
No, I understand that. I'm not saying nothing about it. I'm just saying that this isn't the place to do. But if he told you to come out here, then
He told us he wanted to meet us. He didn't specifically say here. We're sick of.
are you a supervisor?
Yeah,
9 o'clock at night. No cameras, alone.
No cameras, no nothing. I said, you know what's fine. Anything is fine. Tells us, crack a door and meet us at the Wendy's. Doesn't show up. Come meet me when I'm out.
He plays games. He's got a 5-year-old kid.
No,
He's got a 5-year-old kid missing, and he's
You're fucking playing games. Shut the fuck up. He came out later. Shut the fuck up.
playing games.
I give you my word, Don. I will leave you.
Shut Mel.
We know exactly what happened.
No, you
To
don't.
go home. Come meet me when I'm out.
He plays games. He plays games.
No, you don't.
On June 15th.
Shut up.
No one's breaking the law.
He did like law, but he didn't catch a charge. Fine. So what happened? He got fired. He called the cops. The cops still don't have him. What is it that the cops said?
Screaming. I mean, you think like you're out here looking at y'all. Y'all out here yelling screaming. Well, we can talk though, right? We can talk.
You can talk.
I mean, don't be out here screaming.
No,
Y'all
no,
on the scene, all right?
Meet him places.
Wouldn't just us talking just like this? Wouldn't that be convincing?
He told us to come see you.
And we appreciate you guys. We appreciate you guys. We back the blue, but we also like to exercise our First Amendment right to the Constitution, which allows us the First Amendment.
All right, okay, I'll put it down. Please talk to us and tell us, and we will never bother you again.
I'm trying to solve everything. Listen, we can find as much as you all do, all right? Well, then start with them and start with his wife. There's no. Summer's life mattered. It sure did. We love her. You don't even know her birthday, Don.
But no, he made her in her mom had to pay. That's the part. You know, it's never your problem. I'm kid. So shut the fuck up. You can't even listen to the cops. But okay.
It's about your daughter. I wish.
Shut up. You never care.
There's a lot of information pointing directly at the mom and
No,
father,
no.
Candace Bly, as well as Donald
No.
Wells. And their children were taken from them after Summer Wells disappeared. But we talked to a lot of family members and friends. They had a lot of friends that they...
Yeah, it cost them money. He's still on a person. Oh, let me say this. I fucking protest does not look. You fucking ass bitch.
partied with out there in Hawkins County, which is, where did she disappear from? The Beach Creek area. I think it was the Beach Creek area. It's right off of Ben Hill Road, Summer Wells, that it might have been burglarizing her home. And
Then, my God, you owe that family an apology. You stupid, lame fucking bitch.
she was the one that could have been ultimately kidnapped. Now, many people are also saying that this is shocking with the timing. It coming.
I'm not saying it happened, but if it did, you owe them a fucking apology. Just like the prophets. You need to say you're fucking sorry. Stop letting the kids and please make bad decisions for you. Because in the end, you got arrested. And that's what you deserve. And by the way, the only difference is they fought against it. Because you have put this in, you done this, it does not look.
Coming up to the 4-year mark, Candace and Don Wells have been trying desperately to shake the
No, they haven't.
public.
We tried to let you maybe you need to get an order of protection against you.
Stink off them, because many people believe that it was her mom and father, Don Wells and Candace Blow.
Well, it's been 4 years. You can't present. You don't have sit, just like you don't have sit. Mr. Bassett Rogers. You don't even have the right to speak on his name. But you do, because you don't give a fuck about anybody. You call him defected. You call him a packet. God knows what else. But go ahead.
That did something to her. Now, there was also an event down at this watering hole in the adjoining county next to them, Sullivan County. And at this watering hole, it was alleged by a person that was with them that Summer Wells went underwater. Many people believe that she came up, that they got the water out, and they thought she was fine, but later succumbed to a dry drowning.
If that was the case, it was an accident. You still don't apologize because you're wrong.
And that's what they believe happened. I'm not sure what happened. All I know is I truly believe Don Wells was home when Candace, Grandis, and Summer Wells made it back to the mountain. Because when I was at his job site, they told me he had his...
He didn't tell you he said. I just told that to you. He tried to tell you, oh, he's a nice man. But let me tell you, you motherfucking piece of shit. If he's so bad, why did he go touch you? Why did he go touch you? Why don't he just stay away from him? If he's so close to criminal, why haven't they been arrested? Because he didn't do it, you moron. Just like Clayton and Chris, he didn't do it.
His boys. That makes sense because the one thing that was missing out of the water hole was the boys. However, if you listen to Candace's story, when she came home from the market, they needed to put some groceries away. The boys came out of that
because the boys was left at home, moron.
The house to help her with the groceries. That was the critical detail that told me that Don had come home.
No, she left the boys at home.
I also talked to Don Wells' co-workers about what time he
didn't talk to you, bitch.
Came back from lunch. And here's the kicker. His employees, and this was all the way back in 2021, 2022 when I had these conversations, but his co-workers said that they didn't remember exactly when he left, but he left that day.
This is not, let me repeat, not a YouTuber's job. Let me make myself, it's not. If he's just
between 1:30 and 2:30, and they cannot say when he came back to the job site. They don't know if he ever came back to the job site that day.
It's not your business. Because you tried to do something, the same thing like Chris's work. You went to Chris's work to get him fired. I know that for a fact. Because he did it like Don Wells. How fucking dare you? That's job.
And that's coming from his own people. So we have a situation where the boys were with him that morning. The boys happened to be home when Summer and Candace and Grandis get back to the house. Yet they're trying to imply Don Wells wasn't there and hadn't been home all day. Why?
And because he had to look you. Moron. You fucking piece of shit.
And now we're hearing this break in the case that could be something. Now, I'm not holding my breath on it because we know how crazy this case is. Is somebody trolling?
No, you're making this case. You have hurt people. You have damaged people. Well, all the questions that I gotta see this. So like,
Jason Jensen. Jason Jensen's a well-to-do, very knowledgeable minimal search patrol. So we're hearing this break in the case that could be something. Now, I'm not holding my breath on it because we know how crazy this case is. Is somebody trolling Jason Jensen? Jason Jensen's a well-to-do, very knowledgeable PI, so I don't think he's going to succumb to a troll, okay? I think he's got more scruples and brain cells to succumb to a troll. So I know that Jason Jensen is not going to say something without doing at least bare minimal searching. So is this a legitimate lead coming from Jason Jensen? It gives me promise. Okay, if it came from the unscrupulous PI we know as SF, I would say hell to.
Oh no, I say had to know on you, had to know your mental faculties. He did nothing wrong, Phil. He did everything wrong.
To the but this is coming from Jason Jensen that I know. I've spoken to the man.
Not FBI, not NCI, not a journalist investigator because he's biased. So no, coming from you doesn't mean shit. He does not mean shit. I don't know if this is true or not. I'm not going to put that out here. She is, but that's her reputation. She knows from being a misinformation campaign. She's trying to spread this okay kill Homesway and Chris Brewer. Shut the fuck up. Those are the true nicest people I ever met, and they gave me grace for what you did. No one tells you to go by the campground. No one tells you to go by the jobs. So yes, you're not in the wrong for that.
I know he is a good man. He helped Sean Paul Schulte as a tip called in. Yeah. And I read it, and when had it been anybody other than Jason Jensen, our conversation would be a little different this morning. But when I say highly respect Jason Jensen, I highly respect Jason Jensen. Milk jugs in the back seat of the car. That photo was taken from a video. There was a quick 2 or 3 second video.
Okay, I know what she's talking here. Yes, I did my research on this case. So I'm listening to Derek and Joe Labastra on this case. He says she was alive in that video. You can tell because her lips went full and most people think she died of that. Her lips went full. So
where you hear Candace saying something, but it's a little frantic, believe it or not. And I think we need to go back to the original video that photo was taken from so we can listen to it. Because I remember when I was covering this case, that was all types of funky for me. All types of funky.
When you got funky in your head, that's like, local completion in the head.
So let's just keep our prayers on Summer Wells. She deserves justice. She deserves justice. I don't know what this.
So does the parents. If you want to go get kids out of the house, it's not a fucking movie scene, you fucking stupid ass, uneducated, ignorant piece of shit.
Poor baby has went through, but after I learned.
He has not like that, like she's been through. Shut the fuck up.
Who Don Wells was. I finally got to speak to him directly after 2.5. And so we had just had it. When we found him, we pulled out signs.
Harassment.
We got out there. We started screaming at him. Cops were called.
You think it's funny? Oh, it's okay for you to do this to an innocent photo? why is this funny? You're kind of mentally sick. You're kind of mentally sick. This is not to do in a YouTuber's career. She was wrong for that. And I don't know why Don doesn't sue her for every last cent. I mean, for her money. Because that's jobbing friends. He made them list of jobs. Basically, the price that pays the piper. She needs to, if that ever someone comments on my job, I'm going to be in the child care job, I think. And people did that. Okay, I may get fired, but I'm going to pay your price. But since Don and Candace are so broke at any time, you can't. It's not fair, but Skyline like it.
Cops told him there's nothing we can do about it. They're within their rights, right? So he ended up taking off from the job site.
No, he cost him his job because that's your fucking history.
Wouldn't let him back on, but I think the families in that neighborhood didn't want him back on. I mean, he mine. Yeah, I really do believe. And it doesn't go with the case though. That's the one access to the, the whatever that burnt, that cremates people. We talked to him. We talked to his family. We talked to everybody. Back when we started the Summer Wells case, we were ruthless. Okay.
That's how not to be.
Hey, to get information. We would literally have like four content creators in a car, and we would pull up. We knew we had pictures of everybody in the case. So while we're driving around, if we saw somebody, we just stopped the car right there and all just came out of the car with.
Who the fuck are you? Molly, Justin, Lee, Donnie Vincent. You not have the right to do that. Hurt them. I know you'll kill, so shut the fuck up.
Cameras in your face, peppering you with questions because we wanted you to whatever fell out of your mouth. We didn't want people thinking about their answers because we were dealing with a 5-year-old missing girl. So
that my same place, Miss Ma'am. Let me tell you that. Listen, your fucking business. Who in the fuck do you think you are? You think you're some celebrity? You're just a joke. You're a heckler to the pocket. You're kind of like a joker to the public eye because unlike it, that protest in Savannah is a bit fucking joke. You didn't care about the neighbors. You didn't care about that. These made a public law across the United States. No protesting in front of a friend's house. In a domestic neighbor? No. In nobody's neighborhood. You didn't care. Let me throw this up in your face. You didn't care someone else tested like that. You didn't care somebody was trying to die in peace. But instead, she has to be clarified at the hospital. Fuck you, babe.
So we literally just kind of.
You know what? If your mom can tell you this, I will because I don't lie. I'm not supposed to be good and tell the truth.
Have shocked the people. And that was.
That was your job. You should have done that because you fucking at the case.
Kind of our edge in the case.
That wasn't an edge. That's you interfering with a case. Maybe since you need to look at your behavior, you said private, so everything. When you got the file, when you snake, oh my God. When you sneak into the church to get suck up to someone. My mommy took a picture of Summer Rose. How fucking disgusting do you have to be? How fucking
case was the shock factor because we threw a lot of people off their game.
You should not do that. You should stop outside. You're not law enforcement. You don't have that right. You feel like me. And I'm gonna fuck you and turn around and let my happy night ass away because you didn't need to talk to you. Are you for real?
And where they would have normally probably lied to us or given us a ruse, they didn't even think to do that. So we learned a lot of information about the couch being moved. We uncovered with this, and this is almost as Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers to me. Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers is very personal to me. Very personal, because those assholes tried to have me.
They're not assholes. You did wrong. I don't come like the goddamn coach. You got lucky. Remember this. You go fucking around in somebody's backyard, a front yard, doesn't matter. You got what you got. That's you're fucking around and you're finding out. In this case, they have money. You know what's overstepping. They overstep. You just stop them to shut the fuck up.
Me arrested, tried to lie to have me.
He didn't lie. You have evidence, dumb.
Arrested. If I do some crime, I'll do my
bullshit. You did a crime, but somehow you got lucky. So don't ever try that again. But
my time. You know what I'm saying? But if I'm following the law and you do some dubious crap to get me in trouble, you know?
No, it's good. You're fucking around. You got found out. People don't like that, buddy. And this was back on you. Don't even try that. No, I didn't do it. No, he went to his campsite. He went to his job, you motherfucking piece of shit. I'm sorry, I'm mad. Been mad all day.
That's a personal. You took it from being me doing my job.
No, that's not your job. Are you fucking serious? Get the facts right. Get the story right. Because right now, girl, what's that woman syndrome? No, he likes to use. I'm just like it's a woman. No, that has to stop. You're a woman. Go and ask a woman over 40. Okay? Nothing wrong with that. But own your shit. Your mother calls you because she's too afraid of you because you might strangle her again.
To making it a personal issue. Now they've got the stink on them.
They don't care about you. You're a sorry piece of racist thing.
Bullhorn Betty. And I'm talking about Chris, Katie, and Terry and Kathy because
let go. But he's still everywhere defaming them, telling your sons lies. Katie and Chris did not care that boy. The cops said not for play. So something has to cook. I'm hoping you see this. Come talk to me. You know how I come me to Jesus I call you that on every bullshit night you ever made.
I've got my claws in them now. And so legally. And I'm not letting go.
You can't do anything.
What they
coming this August, bitch, is another year of PROs. And they have evidence about chopping grounds, saying that Kate killed her son. You know damn well. So that's stuff. He knows it. He even says it. In the past, go, on doctors. So if he said it a long time ago, why the change? Because his butt hurt.
He did was wrong, and I'm going to stand up and fight for my right.
That wasn't your right to go to his campground, to go to his show. That's not your fucking right. Let me tell you right now, that's not a fucking right that you have. Asking people questions, no, bitch. You're trying to get him fired. I see.
Now, so that's why this case comes in number 2. This used to be number 1.
You need to let your partners go. You fuck around and you find out. Don't forget how it feels. Don't you ever forget. Because you're not supposed to, you might not get some lucky.
Until the Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers case. But this is ultra a personal case to Bullhorn Betty. I actually started a documentary.
Nobody wants to see you.
Down Ben Hill Road for the documentary, the final pieces that I needed. And I didn't check my footage whenever I left. I didn't recheck and make sure my face looked so huge because I didn't have my camera setting right. So it didn't get my whole body. It just got like a headshot.
What do you think? Who do you think you are? You're nobody. Let me tell you this right now. That's not a movie thing on conscience or anything. You don't have that right. Get permission. You know about John Russell. Hell to no. As you might say.
Coming directly at you. It was perfect because I didn't have my camera setting right by Dawn Wells. She believes that she was unalived at the house. She believes that Dawn Wells and Candace.
But you can't confirm that. Unless you prove honey, unless you put some evidence, honey. So evidence, but you can't.
Bly. No.
People can talk just like you do every fucking day, trying to ruin a case by you fucking either by hurt. You don't have a hurt. Your heart is cold. Your heart has no.
Know more about where Summer is and what happened to her, and
you don't know that.
And Hunter's mom used to be Candace's best friend. And we've got all of that on film. So everybody in the community has looked at Candace and Dawn. Candace and Dawn, they're
your victims. They're saying the truth.
Story never made sense. The abduction is an impossibility. Leaving many to believe that her mom and dad knew more. And I truly do believe they know more. I had an opportunity to finally be face-to-face with Dawn Wells. When I had an opportunity to finally meet him, which was 2.5 years later, I was out.
This is the problem. You're stuck in this family. Fuck you. Leave this family. That scene alone, it's not yours to have. It's not yours to record. You have John Thomas. You should be paying them back for the job that they lost. You need to be sued. You need to be, like you said to Katie, that tonight, that she needs to get the nail. For what? She didn't do the goddamn thing. You can't sit on your ass and say, well, she needs to get the nail. She needs to be arrested. For what? You don't have the fucking proof. Set that up, mind your goddamn business, and stop making lies up. Like that thing in California, the California people are doing the goddamn mess. Do you not understand? And also, the immigrants, and also our own people. And for you to sit there and say, it's not your business. Yes, You're going through something. That's great. You're going through something. Yes, it needs to come down. But you don't get the right to speak on them, speak for them. You do not have the right. Because you don't live over there. You live in Florida. Why you like something like that? You're a fucking idiot. Psycho!
Out there in front of his house filming, and he was working on his truck, and I seen him working on his truck. And
no, you got him fired. I just saw the video of that. Don't fucking lie.
I said, hey, Don! You gonna come down and talk to me? And he's like,
that time.
Who that? I said, Bullhorn! That was it. And I'm like, nah. We watched him walk in the house, and I'm like, yeah, he's not gonna go. So we finished our film.
He's a fuck teaching here. You know, nobody, do you hear me? You can say I'm Mother Teresa, but yes, and that's not online. So, that's a piss. You need to leave this case alone. Let the real people do their jobs. Lisa Capping Joe.
Filming, and I was with Chronicles of Olivia, and the camera lens pointing toward me. So I know he recorded our entire conversation. So, I'm upbeat. If you know anything about me when I do an interview, especially when
not upbeat, you're a hateful bitch. The way you talk about Kaylene's first interview, you know what? You don't think to ask, why not just say that? Borderline abusive. Why not? You never think to ask, because he's so goddamn biased. It's whoever that talks to you the most will have you on the side. And that's piss poor behavior. Coming from a journalist is not supposed to be biased, but you're.
One on the spot, I usually have sunglasses on. I have a technique that I use when I'm interviewing people face to face. So I was deploying this technique, and he was sober. I had never seen Don's eyes so clear before, but when I spoke to him, I truly was speaking to a very sober man. He didn't appear to be on substances or alcohol at the time I spoke to him. He tried to imply that it was the Department of Children and Family Services that had came over the day before. He had explained 2 people came over, a guy and a woman. The woman was the supervisor or the head person. And as they were leaving, they were talking about closing out the case, and that Summer was outside, and the lady went over and spoke to Summer privately and had a conversation with Summer while he was sitting there talking to his caseworker. Nobody knows what that conversation entailed with that worker. But Don Wells tries to put a spin on it and act like that because she had this private conversation, they must have been the one that came back 24 hours later and snatched her. That's what he was trying to imply to me, which clearly doesn't make sense. But
why not, babe? I mean, it's his life in his charge. You mustn't go, nobody has to, except for him and the kids and his wife. So I don't think you can talk on that. Let me take that part.
What I do believe happened is I believe Summer Wells told her, that investigator, something. I don't know what she told her, but she must have talked to her dad or her mom, and they must have said, oh my gosh, she shouldn't have said that. Who knows what she said? Could it have been something?
See, this is the stories that you made up in your head. Like, what? Fuck you. Fuck you for even thinking they hurt someone that way. Fuck you for everything. You don't care about no one. You don't care that might trigger someone. I'm sorry, but what? No. That's the story you want to wrong with it. That's the story you want to wrong, but no.
something related to maybe good or bad touching. I don't know. But the very next day she
No. They like to make the narrative seem like straight to the facts. If you can make money on telling the truth, then you have no right, no reason to be here.
She was gone. So he went over and just started telling me about that conversation because we have a pickle here. And that's the word I use. We got a pickle here. Because from my
you can't use you can't use that pickle. It belongs to his life.
Point of view, we have a missing child and all of the
Hold up the fuck up. Right here. Why did you say that to him? Why? Because number one, again, interference and investigation, he doesn't have to answer to you. You're not a cop. You're not CSI. You're not baby on the Superwoman that comes to save the day. Your record has not shown that. So this is this one. This is YouTuber that likes to be a Karen. So why are you even questioning him on this? You don't have anything to do with this because it's not your fucking business. It's not your fucking business. Like, you have to understand, he does you, oh, you shit. It's just trying to, oh, he didn't give me anybody to like it. So he must be, no, bitch. He does you, oh, you shit. For you to keep harassing him, you need to leave it alone. It's not your case, it's not your job, or anything. You know what I'm saying? No, the case is cold. Leave it alone. It's not your business. It's not your job. You have no blood related ties to her, so shut the fuck up.
Information and leads come right back to here. I said, I've been working this case for over 2.5.
It's not your case to work. Get over yourself. You never solve a case in your life, maybe one time. But that's still a silver. You never solve help a case. Don't help with the Sebastian Awards. You have it up to
2.5 years, and no matter how I work it, everything.
Yeah, but the lucky, it's not your place.
Thing comes right back here.
Why do you have to look the case? Like, what? Why? Not the only thing as a journalist you think you have become has the right to report the facts. Truthfully, unbiasedly, but you don't know how to do it. You think he has to look? No, this is not your job. This is how not to be a fucking piece of shit on YouTube. Unless you are John Show, then he's a dispatch. But in my opinion, I'm actually sorry. I don't know why I'm thinking about him. Because I really don't like him. He acts like a squirrel brat. Good harassment.
Can you explain that? And he goes, no. Okay.
You're not looking at this case. You can't be like that. You're not no, you're not PI. You will no. This is a nosy as Karen that wants to put his stuff on the internet so she can make money from him.
Hey, well, what do you think we should do? Where do you think our next step should be? Who do you think?
Why are you even talking to him if you think he's guilty? Like he really give a fuck about him.
We should look into. I don't know. But, and then that's when he went on with the conversation about the caseworkers coming to his house the day before she disappeared. So I really don't know what to think. I definitely don't believe caseworkers are going around Hawkins County and snatching kids. So
Never know.
that just doesn't logically make sense. Yeah, include myself, everything. And he's the one that told us about the day before and how odd Don Wells was.
Sure.
And them causing a very dangerous situation for me and my team to get in there. And that's from...
Oh, hell no. Hell
we have
no.
a pickle here. And that's the word I use. We got a pickle here.
You make it
Motive means an opportunity would be Grandis, Candace, and Don. Or the three boys. Those were the only people around her that would have had the opportunity to disappear.
Come out to
So that's where we're looking at. So
somebody, you are frustrated, invited to my channel to talk to me. I'm gonna call every BS out on you. Believe you're gonna have a come to Jesus. Your ego is so big, you forgot how to be a journalist. Do you even know how to be on your mind? You're a fucking Karen that butts into cases and lets half of them make money out of cases. Time and time again, breaks the law sometimes. You don't give a damn about people, you don't give a damn about reporting the facts.
So ground zero is truly ground zero, and the persons of interest are her family. And now we're hearing that there was possibly a burglary and a kidnapping. Is that associated with Summer Wells? Where's Summer Wells?
In my opinion, if this is, I'm not saying it's true, I don't know, but if it is true, my God, you need to get on the ground and go out to Don Wells and Candace. Say you motherfucking wrong. Be that much of a word. If you can only say that, you don't need to be in this process.
I don't know, but we will keep you updated on this case. We'll keep you informed. If you have any questions, guys, please reach out to bullhornbetty@gmail.com. Yeah, include myself. Everyone is guessing. She spent a lot of hours searching and investigating, so no, she is not just guessing. No, I'm not guessing.
That's not just time. If the cops haven't solved it, how much you going to solve anything because you got out and harassed people? God damn, buddy. Your ego needs to get smaller.
We were out there every few months for almost 2 years. We were searching in the hollers. We interviewed any and everybody that was in arm's length of that family. Co-workers, even Dudley. You guys remember Dudley? Don Wells accused him of doing something with Summer. We met Dudley and his wife we took him out to dinner to get an interview to find out what was happening. And he's the one that told us about the day before and how odd Don Wells was acting the day before Summer Wells went missing. So this was the day that he knew that the Department of Children and Family Services were coming to his house on June 14th. That's how we learned of all that information. You guys would never have learned that information if it wasn't for our interview with Dudley.
Bullshit.
So yeah, I do not guess at this stuff. I actually, I do very thorough research.
Bullshit.
Many times, like Sebastian Rogers, you guys haven't seen me out in the field. We were unable to get out in the field because of the corruption in Sumner County.
No, you mess around. You gotta find out real fast, Mr. Lemon. Own up to that shit. You must stack it up. Fuck you. He has somebody playing to stop them. You even admit to that. So don't sit there and play the victim. Miss me like this shit. Miss me. Because I'm tired of your psychological mind being stupid. Get smaller. you need to rephrase that. Oh, I think about kind of got find out. You do not get to play the victim card. I'm snatching that up right now.
County and their ties to the Proudfoots and
No,
them
don't play
causing
the-
a very
Nice. Oh, nice.
dangerous situation for me and my
No, you just want to go up, be on the butt of it. No, mind.
team to get in there, and that's from the Sumner County Sheriff.
You team did damage. Okay.
They're causing the
You got
danger. I just want to clear that up.
No, you will. Nobody asked you to go drive 12 hours to Tennessee to suck and harass the prophet. Do you know how psychological you are messed up in the head?
It's not the Proudfoots anymore. It's the whole damn police
No, don't. It's you.
or sheriff's department
It's you.
that's causing problems in this
No, it's you.
Sebastian Rogers case. So I haven't been out there in the field. This one we were out in the field. This one we went searching in the freaking mountains. We had people screaming at us. We had people coming up to us telling their story. We were out there for weeks. From Sullivan County to Hawkins County. We went into the hippie house. We went into the store. We interviewed. There wasn't a place that we went that wasn't recorded by 1,000 different angles in the Summer Wells.
Yeah.
600 feet.
Sorry. That includes that church that Molly Gone Lightning. You know. These are
How long has she been missing? There's a different type of corruption in Hawkins County that's very, very, very concerning. But the type of in Sumner County, keeping power. So it's a different type of corruption.
No.
This is Democracy Now!, democracynow.org, the war.
Searchers right now that cares about.
Yes, Molly.
The crime that's going on in that street would.
You cannot get to play victim here. You fuck around. You gotta play out. Oh my god. She don't inventory bets.
Stop. Ronnie Lawson is the problem in Hawkins County, and until they get rid of that corrupt sheriff, they're never going to have resolution in Summer Wells' case because I think it directly ties to him somehow, some way, or his family.
Shut up, BXB. What do you know? You're not girl harassing. You got mad. You got fired.
No, we dry drowning.
Why does this keep?
Some rest. We need some refocus. We need some redirection. And no matter how many times we redirected the case, it went back to the same place. So that's where this incident, I think that they had another incident that nobody knew about that caused the bruise on his throat.
Oh.
But I believe that she kind of snapped.
No. That bruise came from Seth. I had to go soon, so no.
I believe it was an accident, but intentional. I think.
No, Seth puts his hands on his show.
By Candy, and then she would smack her if she started throwing a fit wanting candy. That's
who
was and is.
Don't mind I'm kidding.
An S deviant, her father is. Did he try to?
Okay. People like you.
Her and something go terribly wrong. We've heard
no.
Those types of things happen and
no,
ruptures and bleeding out and we've heard of those things before. That's always been in the back of my mind after learning Don.
It does not matter if you heard. It does matter if you can prove it. But set the fuck up. Sit our line down. Because, like SF said, yeah, fat fuck life. Fat. It's not a joke. I bite you as I serve it. So you cannot say that on down us, but like an idiot. Thomas, you can see her for harassment on, cyberbullying, harassment in person, defaming. You don't have anything with her. Shut the fuck up. If you did, and send this person to not arrest her. But did, so shut the fuck up. Don't have any reasons to talk on the street. You don't have any respect. You just want the money, have you? I'm not here for it. I always tell the truth. How dare you? You forgot to enough. We harass. You know what? I need to go. I have to go. I need to go. Have a good night. Have a beautiful night. And I'll touch you soon. You can hear my voice. I've been screaming. Okay, but I need it to get this out of my chest. Brain, I have to go. Have a good night. Bye.